What's going on? Trip Kramer here from tripadvice.com. Little series here I've been doing, exposing women who are toxic on Hinge. The reason why I'm doing this episode, or a video rather, is because I want to shine a light, a bright one, on women you need to stay away from on the dating apps. It is very important that you know who to swipe right on and who to swipe left on. Now, I understand as a man, you are getting swiped left on a majority of the time. Apparently, women are only swiping right on 4% of the men. So I understand that's happening to you. But if you are doing online dating right and you have a great profile and you know exactly what to do, well, then you're going to end up coming across women like these, who I'm going to be showing you, who might swipe right on you. And you have to know that you need to stay away from these women, and I'll be giving you the reasons why and diving deep into it. These are very toxic women who are not going to be good for you, and they're not going to be good for any kind of relationship. If it's someone you want to hook up with, that's one thing, but anything more than that, it is going to end in a disaster. So please steer clear of the women I'm about to show you here, who one of my coaching clients, have sent me. He sent me these screenshots of women. So these are completely original. I did not find these anywhere else other than my client going through Hinge and finding this. And I kept it rather anonymous just out of respect, even though I don't even think you have to. But anyway, let's get into it. Look at this one. I want someone who is highly educated, masculine, will pay for everything and support me in my research and academic endeavors. Maybe another fellow STEM nerd. I love how she ends with that, as if she's now excited that she's going to have something in common. Look at that. Okay, so I get it. Most women do want that. They want highly educated, masculine, and they want someone to pay for things. Not all women want that, but there's a lot that do. And listen to this. So she wants a guy to pay for everything and support her in her research and academic endeavors. I can't even imagine a situation in this. Talk about entitled. I can't imagine a situation in this where there is any reciprocity happening and a man is getting any value from this. So let's just put yourself in this situation. You're dating her. You're paying for everything. You're supporting her. And then she's going to take her job and then go make money doing her thing. So what are you getting out of it exactly? Shocking to see this. And I guess I'm not as shocked as I have been because I've seen a lot of this, but still, you see this. She wants you to pay for everything and pay for her work so that when you guys end up, getting married? She clearly wants to get married one day. This woman absolutely wants to get married. So you'll pay for everything. You'll simp for her, and she'll give you what? Her presence? Guys, no. You are not going to be settling for a woman. You are not going to be with the woman just because she's showing you attention and affection. And I understand a lot of guys do that because a lot of guys don't get that attention and affection. So once they have it from a pretty girl, they'll simp and do things like pay for her. Please, guys, find a more feminine woman, not one like this. All right, here's another one. All I ask is that you aren't a creep. Yeah, interesting. So what basically she's saying here is that she's been with creeps and she's had negative experiences. And while I get it, people have had negative experiences before, the fact that you're going to lay it all out there on a dating app just like this is a big red flag. It's like coming in with this negative. So you better believe that because but you can even tell by her face, like her face looks just sad. Like it does, like just the way that she's doing this picture. And it's probably a catfish, and it probably isn't. She's not representing herself well here because of how close up the photo is. But I guarantee that this woman has a lot of negative energy in her life, a lot of bad luck things happening to her. And people who do that play victim mentality and you will be in a disaster of a relationship, because if she's playing victim all the time and all these bad things happen to her, guess who the bad things are going to happen to also? To you. And it's going to play out in the relationship. Red flag, swipe left. Or in this case, I guess it's Hinge, so you just exit out. How about this one? I kind of feel bad for this woman. I do. I mean, she looks fun-loving. You know, she's got a big donut. I don't know. But look at this prompt, guys. Believe it or not, I haven't dated at all in over 3 years. I mean, it's interesting because I want to know why. But then again, I don't want really to know why, because I don't want you to be so curious that you want to find out and go on a date with her. It's like, why hasn't she? Is it because of college? Is it something bad that happened? What's the deal here? It's very cryptic, and I know that she's not trying to be super eerie, but it is kind of eerie. The fact that you haven't dated at all in 3 years. So is there something wrong with you? I mean, unless she's been divorced or she was in another relationship, that could be it. It's just a strange thing to put on a prompt, and if I was coaching her, I would say don't put that. Because you know what's going to happen, guys? You're going to be the rebound. So you're going to be this guy who she's going to be with, and you're going to get this interesting newbie vibe from her that might not go the way that you want it to go, because she's so new back into the dating game. So I don't even know why that's interesting. I really don't know what that does for her in this situation, to put that as a prompt. Weird. Okay, next. New year, same me, because I'm never the problem. It's like, it's so funny to write that. You're literally saying that you are the problem. That is code for I am the problem. Have you ever heard that from people before? People who are the people who are having constant either bad luck or negative situations happen to them with people, and it's always everyone else's fault. I know people like this. And guess what? It's always their fault, because if you're a person that you feel everything bad happens to you, it's usually because you've caused it. So this woman is probably causing problems and has negative experiences with men, and we don't want a woman who's that jaded. That's not going to be sweet and feminine. Okay, the next one. I'm weirdly attracted to gaslighting. So I see this as maybe a half joke, but it's not like a super funny joke. So that means if it's not like super funny, then there's some weird truth to it. No pun intended. Well, you know, she's saying that's weird too. That's not a pun. Anyway, she says, I'm weirdly attracted to gaslighting. That is, that's terrible. That's very toxic. The fact that she would be into something like that, or even joke about something like that, you know what that makes me feel? That she's someone who gaslights. So I'd be wary of someone who says, I'm attracted to gaslighting, because they might be the one who's actually doing it. And gaslighting is no good. Gaslighting, what that means is you are in a situation with someone where you're meant to believe that you're crazy, even though you're not. So an example of this is, let's imagine you want to go to your girlfriend and bring up a problem that you're having, and by the end of it, you're the one who's apologizing, when in the beginning, you're the one who had a problem in the first place. So you were meant to believe that you're crazy and you're in the wrong. Yeah, it's bad. Last, dating me is like, I'm not very good at casual. If I like you, I will become obsessed with you. So know what you're getting into. Man, that is scary. And then I look at her and I see a lot of tattoos all over her legs. And I don't mean to judge quick, but it seems to be a pattern with women who talk like this and look like this. It's never a good combination. I'll tell you that right now. It is never a good combination. It just means that I believe her on this. This is no joke. She'll become obsessed with you. And that is a problem, because if she becomes obsessed with you and you do anything to upset her, then she's going to be very hurt. And what will happen? Who knows? Causing drama in your life, causing some sort of potential physical or emotional harm on her end. She said, know what you're getting into. How eerie is that? You don't want a woman to be completely obsessed with you. It's one thing for her to respect you, but to be completely obsessed with you can cause problems in the relationship. And that's because, again, when a woman is obsessed, she's going to be very needy and she's going to ask for a lot. And if you can't give her everything that she needs when she's obsessed, drama will ensue. Gentlemen, please stay away from these women. They're very toxic. Be very careful on Hinge or any other dating app and know exactly what you're getting into when you're swiping. I'm not trying to scare you, but I just don't want you to be with the wrong woman.